welcome and greetings of the season from Cinnamon Grand. My name is Kumar Shankar. I'm the head mixologist of Cinnamon Grand and currently based at Sequel. It's a jazz speakeasy bar here at Cinnamon Grand. You could visit any day of the week. So just here to bring you a nice touch of Christmas in a cocktail version. So we'll be doing Christmas from the hills. Why, you'll understand while we go through the process of making this wonderful drink. So let's just start off. Just to add a bit of fanciness, so you can impress your guest or whoever you're inviting, your friends, family, that a thing or two that you learn from your everyday friendly speakeasy bartender. So as you can see, we'll be using most Sri Lankan local products, even throughout the spirits, the ingredients. So you want to give a nice touch of Christmas spice to the cocktail as well. So as we start, I'll be just using a simple rocks glass that you enjoy your everyday whiskies with, just to add a hint of spiciness and smokiness, just to give this like a nice subtle aftertaste to your cocktail. We'll be smoking a piece of cinnamon. I know you might not have a blowtorch at home, but feel free to use your gas stove, a matchstick, and no need cinnamon. Also, there's no strict rules or regulations in cinnamon. Just use something like a spiced cloves, a bit of black tea, cardamom, just anything that will catch on fire, light up, and give a hint of spicy smokiness. So I'll let that sit on a side, let it do its magic. On the meantime, so we'll be using a technique called stirring today, which essentially you use when you have clear liquids in your cocktail. So what that does is you don't get over dilution, no cloudiness of the cocktail. So end result will be a very smooth, crisp cocktail that's easy to sip, just has a perfect mouth balance. So normally, let's get it started. Normally when you start a cocktail, you want to start with the cheapest ingredient. Why? If you mess it up, you can always just throw it out. So 10 ml of simple syrup, just to make it fancy, it's sugar syrup, equal parts of sugar and water, hot water mixed together. You get this perfect product, easy to balance, gives sweetness, the hints of palate feel to any of your cocktails. Next, I'll be using a very fancy ingredient that we'll be using, exported to the world throughout the ages. It's Ceylon tea. So I just made a simple syrup. It's just a everyday English breakfast tea that you mix 2 parts of tea with 1 part of water, just to give that extra kick of the tannins to kick in. So that will give you a wonderful aftertaste to your cocktail, and also to balance out the strongness of the spirits, to lower down the kick of the alcohol punch. So around 50 ml of that. Next, just to give a bit of complexity, structure to your cocktail or any drink, you need something that has flavor, the essence of something we're going for a Christmas theme. So a bit of spice, bark, herbs, roots. So this is a Italian aperitif liqueur. You can use a bitter liqueur. You can use, if you have digestive liqueur, just work with what you have. Don't stick to one plan. Only if you experiment will you know the true potential of your inner mixologist in you. So 20 ml dash of that. Just you want a slight kick, because we're just trying to work up with the flavors of the ingredients that we have. So next I'll be using some orange liqueur. There's no such thing as there's a good brand, bad brand. Orange liqueur is liqueur. Yes, I know there are some certain extent where historical liqueurs are there, but feel free to what you can get your hands on at this time. This will add the subtle sweetness of the orange essence, the citrus notes, a tiny bit of the spices that come through in the distilling process. So that will give you a nice hint of added punch of the alcohol kick, the Christmas mood, plus the citrus notes that you need for your cocktail. So another 20 ml dash. Next, everybody who Sri Lanka loves. So I'll be using Ceylon Arak. Please again feel free to use what you can get your hands on. Only specialty that I've done in this is, I'm not sure if you can see it, I infused the arak with cinnamon. So easy process, just get a bunch of sticks of cinnamon, or again another spice that you can get your hands on. Place it in the bottle, leave it closed for around 3 days. It's more than enough. So this will give you, like, stretch the cocktail the whole 7 yards. So another 40 ml dash. You know, you want an extra bit of arak in there. So next we'll be stirring the cocktail, as I told earlier, which will chill your cocktail down but also not over dilute it. So I'll be using my fancy handmade Japanese stirring spoon. But wait, you don't have that at home. So what do you use? Your everyday chopstick. You should feel a good 10 to 12 seconds and your hand to chill down. You could see the mist is forming on the outer layer of your mixing glass. If you don't have your mixing glass, what do you do? Use your tea jar, or some sort of canister that you can get to hold your ice in. So you can see it's not over diluted. It has a wonderful rich color that comes from the tea and the cinnamon infused arak. So it is a very alcohol forward Christmassy drink, so just drop in a large cube of ice. And if you fancy a bit more, you could use the same cinnamon that you use for burning. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas from the Hills by Kumar Shankar from Cinnamon Grand, your everyday bartender. And cheers to the season. That was good. Have a wonderful season ahead. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all the best to all of you. Signing off.